the title of our message is Alice, Let Us Sing. There was this certain man who had a lonely daughter. And this girl had a broken heart at a younger age. So because of that, she decided not to attend school again. She has lived a lonely life. One day the father said to her, Alice, you cannot live this lonely life forever. Let's try a musical school. Alice said to the father, Father, I don't want to attend any school again because I hate school. I don't want to learn. I don't want to do anything again because I hate school and everything related to school. When Alice was very young, the mother left her. And it was the father who was taking good care of her. So Alice did not know who the mother is. So when you say, Alice, this is your mother, Alice will not know this is her mother because she hasn't seen her mother before. So when, after so many persuasions, Alice decided to go to what? To the musical school. So when she went there, every day she would sit at the corner, feeling what? Lonely. If the teacher asks questions, Alice will not answer. All that Alice knows is that they say I have to be in school, so I'm in school. When they say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, it doesn't concern me because I say I will not go to school. These have been going on for so many days, so many months. And after 3 years of staying in the school, they have to graduate. And this time, they have to write an exam. What is the exam now? The Bible tells us that study to show thyself approved, like a workman who is not ashamed of what? His work. But Alice, in this context, Alice decided to be what? To be mute. She decided not to what? To mind anything because she don't want to go to school. Some of us here today, we are in the class. Our intention, our mind is, we don't want to go to school, but our parents are forcing us to come here. So because of that, we decided not to learn. We decided not to care at all. But Alice have done something. You look at what Alice has done. After these lonely years, one day, when they told them that they have 2 weeks to write an exam, Alice stood up and said to herself, this time around, I have to forget all the hurt, all the pains that I have endured for these years. Let me forget these pains. I am here to study. I am here to God to learn. Now, let me pay attention and what? Study. This was someone who hates school. She was someone who decided that I don't want to learn. But she found herself in what? In a musical school. The do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, going on every day. But Alice would keep mute. But when she heard that they have 2 weeks to be graduated, she decided to what? To learn. On the day of the graduation, or the day that they have to write their exams, the teacher walks to the class and look at everyone and say, today we are going to write an exam. The exam will start exactly 9 a.m. in the morning. By that time, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and everybody was expecting a certain question to answer. It was 8:30, the teacher did not return. 8:45, the teacher didn't return. So what is the question that they have to answer? Everybody was quiet, waiting for the teacher to come and tell them, start work. But even if you are starting work, where is the question? Even if they say start work, where are the exam materials that we need to answer? What are we to do? It was 8:40, 8:50, 8:55. As at 9, no exam materials were brought. So what shows that they are going to write exam? But they say 9 o'clock the exam starts. So at 9 the teacher didn't return. But the teacher said you will start work exactly 9 o'clock. So 9 on the dot, they have to start work. But they don't have the exam materials that they have to work with. So what did they have to do? Alice sat down. She looked at the situation and said, they say we have to write an exam. That means the exam is going to be about what? Music. Because I'm in what? In a musical school. I'm in a music school. So because of that, the exam is going to be based on music. Someone who feel lonely for so many years, who decided not to mind anything, this time stood up and said to the other students, do you know what? They said 9 o'clock we have to write an exam. We have been learning songs. We have been learning things concerning songs. Now that it is 9 o'clock and the teacher is not here, let us sing. Are you getting the scenario now? Mm-hmm. She stood up. Someone who has been learning for years, but he took 2 weeks to decide and said, no, I have to change. The listeners and all these things, he said, no, this is the time for me to change. So at times when you are going through some things, when you feel like everything is what is based on someone, not you, make a decision. Say, today, I am standing up and commanding my friends that let us what? Sing. So Alice came to the front, and then that day she became the director. She raised the song, and everybody started singing. But before that, she said to them, if the exam starts at 9, and after now, there's no material for us to work with, that means let us stand up and what? Sing. So when I say Alice, you say what? Let us sing. Alice.
Let us sing.
Alice.
Let us sing.
So because of that, they started singing. The song was what? Very beautiful. Unknown to them, there were CCTV cameras in the room. Even for 3 years, they did not know that they have cameras in the room. So the principal of the school and the teachers, they were seated in their common room and they are observing everything that is happening in the class. When Alice said, let us sing, and they were singing, the head mistress, the teachers, they were all enjoying the song. So the exam is what? Let them sing. But they will not tell you what, this is the exam that you have to write. So because of that, all the students that went to that school all failed. Because none of them was able to know that when it is 9 o'clock, you have to what? To sing. But because of Alice, everybody that day got what? Distinction. You need to what? Motivate someone. If your friends are lazy, if your friends are not having the desire to learn, what do you have to do is what? Tell them, let us what? Sing. Be the Alice. So when they were singing, the headmistress and the other teachers came and they were clapping for them. And the headmistress approached Alice and asked her, what is your name? She said, my name is Alice. She said, what is the name of your father? My father is called Agbame. The father is Agbame. From where? Do you have other name for your father? He says Scopito. Your father is Agbame Scopito. Alice, you are my daughter. Not knowing the headmistress is what? Alice's mother. Suppose Alice decided to keep mute. That day, she didn't have even meet the mother. She would just be in that corner, feeling the lonely life because of the broken heart. My mother has left me. Someone has disappointed me. But since she decided to stood up and do something beautiful, that day she discovered that the headmistress is what? Her mother. Sometimes when you are sitting in that corner all alone and you decide not to learn, there is no way you are going to discover the talents that you have. Until you practice, you can never be what? Perfect. Are you getting me? So when you are given the questions, you are being taught, all you have to do is what? Study each and every day. It is through the study that you know that you have what? This talent. Each and every one of us here is having what? A certain talent. There is something that you can do. But when you sit in that corner and say, nothing concerns me, there is no way you will sing. There is no way you discover your mother. There is no way you will discover what? That beautiful thing that is within you. Through education, we realize that we have what? So many talents within us. When we talk about education, we have what? Informal education too. We have unconscious ways of learning. Your father is doing something, you are sitting down there, you are learning something from your father. That's what? Unconscious. It's informal. Are you getting it? So all you have to do is what? Pay attention. I know some of you here, you're in your mind, my parents say, let me wear the school uniform and come to school. No. There must be a reason that's why you are here. At least on the first day, second day, 3 months, 3 years, she did not know her purpose in that school because she had been lonely for years. But that particular, when they said 2 weeks more, she was able to tell herself, no, I have to rise up. Let me put things aside. There are so many things that are what bothering us. There are so many things that you know can hinder you. There are so many things that you know that when I'm doing this, it will not help me. Because sometimes the time that you have to rise up, you have covered yourself with darkness. Now the light is coming. All you have to do is what? Organize yourself and say, I am Alice. Let us sing. So from today, I believe that each and every one of us, our lives are going to what? To change. Formerly, I don't learn. Now I'm going to learn. Formerly, I don't come to school on time. Now I'll come to school on time. Formerly, I don't speak English. Now I'm going to what? Learn how to speak English. Formerly, I don't do homework. I don't do class exercise. But now, I want to what? To sing. Alice,
Let us
sing. Alice,
let us sing.
Be that Alice today. Because the Bible says study to show. So first, you have to study. Second, to show thyself approved. That you are ready. Very soon the BC will come. Those in Form 3, the BC will come. We don't write BC at Takla. We start writing it what? In our classrooms. The things we teach you every day, the exercises that we do, they are part of what you are going to write there. Because you don't know what we have here, then how are you going to answer the questions there? If I'm giving 2 plus 2, you can't answer it. And you meet 2 plus 2 there, you'll be able to answer it. Be the Alice. Motivate your friends. Tell your friends, let us sing. Let us what? Change. I'll be what? Repeated. But that is not the end of the journey. They say failure is an opportunity to what? To try again. Opportunity. They give you what? Another opportunity. Some of us, we need to learn from what? Others' mistakes. The Bible says that when you learn from your mistake, you are wise. But when you learn from others' mistake, you are what? Wiser. So you don't have to allow that mistake to happen to you before you learn from it. You learn from the mistakes that have happened to others. Your seniors have been passing. Some are failing. Some are passing well. Now your target is, am I going to what? To beat them. To beat their record. Or I'm also going like that. No. Let us change our mentality today. Because today, we all are what? Alice. Let us what? Sing. I hope this word will motivate us and then will help us to go far in everything that we do. Our mentalities will change from today. Our attitude towards what? Learning. Our attitude towards what? Everything that we are here to do, what? Will change for the better. Amen.